Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Giselle and today I'm going to be talking all about that bass, but it's not the bass you're thinking of, it's not the song, alright? I'm going to be talking to you guys all about this bass Work Tote, which honestly the name just says it all. And you know, I decided to spotlight this bag on my channel because I don't think it's getting enough love, you know. I decided to go with this bag for going back to work in the office, and quite a few girls asked me about it and they've never heard of the brand before. So if you haven't heard of the brand before, I'm hoping to be able to enlighten you with this video. So brand BÉIS is actually co-founded by Shay Mitchell, which is pretty interesting. I've just discovered her on YouTube. I really like her travel vlogs, but I never saw like Pretty Little Liars. Most people know her from that. I actually know her from other things that I've seen her in, but let's not sidetrack, okay? So she decided to co-found this brand because she, with all her work, it involves a lot of traveling, and she speaks on the website about having things that were so not functional for like what she needed. So what she used to do is just write things down on a little napkin or a little piece of scrap paper of like how she would want her product to be. And fast forward, now she has her own collection. So this right here is the BÉIS Work Tote, and it's not designer price, thank goodness. It's actually very budget friendly. I believe the bag retails for about $130 or something like that, but they do have a coupon when you're buying for the first time. If you spend a certain amount, you get 15% off, which is what I did to get a bit of a discount on this bag. But the reason why I decided to go with this bag is because in my search for trying to find, you know, I thought luxury would be the way to go. So I was looking at all these luxury brands. I was looking at Louis Vuitton. I was looking at Dior. I was looking at Givenchy. I even looked at some Prada bags. Like honestly, I was ready to put that money down. You know what I mean? I was ready to invest in a bag because I figured, you know what? Let me spend a little more now, but it'll be my work bag. Like that'll be what I use it for, and you know, I'll be fine. But as I looked into these bags, mind you, a week into research now, the more I looked at them, the more I couldn't believe how not functional these bags are. You know, like the Louis Vuitton tote, for example. That bag, I think, is probably the most common bag that you will see in the workplace, and it's like you're literally just paying for the label because the bag itself isn't functional. It's like an endless pit, you know. Like I can't tell you how many times I've seen girls pull off to the side, digging through their bag, trying to find their wallet, their keys, their like anything that you can think of. Like, and that for my mom used to do that when I was a kid. So I absolutely, like, I cannot, like, that is such a pet peeve of mine. So I was like, no, if I'm gonna invest in a bag, it needs to be both functional but also stylish, you know. And I was having a big problem with that. I could not find a bag. If it was functional, it was like way too functional and not stylish at all. I ended up looking at brands that only make products targeted for business, and the problem with that is that yes, they are insanely functional, but they aren't stylish, you know. And as a woman in business, why can't we have both? You know, I don't just want one thing, I want all the things. So as I noticed that my personal research wasn't going anywhere, I started Googling best work bags or best items to take your things at work at one point, because I was looking for something very specific. I needed something that had a laptop slot, but my work laptop is bigger than most. Like, they didn't give us an Apple laptop, we have an HP laptop, so it's a little thicker. So I needed something that was big enough to hold that, but I also needed something that would be like wide or tall enough to hold like maybe an extra pair of shoes, a blazer, maybe a few sweaters, definitely a makeup bag, possibly an umbrella, and definitely a water bag. Not to mention my phone. And probably some snacks. Nikita, sorry about that. So I knew that it was a big ask, but I figured if I'm willing to spend thousands of dollars on a bag, it better check off all the boxes. You know what I mean? Like, okay. So after feeling hopeless, after looking at so many different bags, I was pretty much going to give up, and I was almost set on getting the Marc Jacobs leather tote bag, the biggest one that they offer. But even that bag wasn't functional, but I did like that it was a little friendly on the price compared to other designer bags. And I liked that it was a leather bag because I figured, okay, it'll be durable, it'll last. The more worn out it is, the better it'll look. I personally like that worn out leather look. So I figured it wouldn't be a bad choice. But then I decided to sleep on it, because I was like, I don't want to make a rash decision. So I slept on it, and then I decided to Google one more time best work bags, and in an article she was mentioned, and honestly I forever changed by this bag. So let's get into this work tote. She is big. Okay, she's big. You're probably thinking, Giselle, that is way too big for me. Honey, I hear you. They make a mini version of this now, which isn't even a mini, honestly. It's just smaller. Like this bag, it's both taller and wider, which I absolutely love. But if you're petite, or if this bag is a little hard for you to get used to, definitely go for the mini tote. Personally, I would have gone for the mini tote when I was shopping for the bag, but it was out of stock. So I kind of had no choice but to get this one. But honestly, I don't regret it, because the use that I've gotten out of this bag has been phenomenal. And for the price point, I honestly couldn't even ask for more. So let's get into the bag and why I think it's freaking awesome, so that you guys know what's up. So for starters, this is what it looks like. So if you were to swing it on your side, this is what it looks like. Now for reference, I'm 5'8". Okay, I'm 5'8", and yes, she's still a little big and clunky for me. But I love, and this is a feature that a lot of designer bags did not include, is a crossbody strap. A lot of bags that I saw, you would have to pay for this additionally. So this comes with a crossbody strap. So this is what it looks like crossbody. This is pretty much how I wear it. And I love that the bag itself is very lightweight. It doesn't even weigh 3 pounds on its own. A lot of bags that I saw were pretty heavy, and I think maybe that has to do with it being like a leather bag. But honestly, it's not leather. It's vegan leather. The outside of it is vegan leather. Is it the best quality? Honestly, no. I already have a few scratches on it. Keep in mind, this has been living through the New York City subway, and she still looks great. Okay? I've been using this bag to go to work now for about 3 weeks. I wanted to like really wear it in before I made this video, because I wanted to give you guys my truest and most honest opinion. Given the chance, I would definitely buy this bag again. So let me just walk you through a few of the features so that you understand why I love this bag. So I think when it comes to functionality, you can really tell that a lot of detail was put into this bag. A lot of thought, a lot of craftsmanship was also put into this bag. So here on the side, you have a pocket that's just like a basic slip-in pocket. which this for me is so helpful in the morning, especially with like my subway cards or my phone or my headset. Like anything that I need to grab right away, I can just slip in here, call it a day. Now, if I have anything that I want to keep safe, on this side, there's also a pocket, but it has a zipper. And what I like about this side is that sometimes, like after I'm done with my Metro card, if I don't have time to put it away properly, I'll slip it in here and nobody even knows that I have a Metro card on this side, you know? So, and the zipper itself, it's really like not really noticeable. Like someone would actually have to be staring at your bag to notice the zipper here. And that's not the only pocket. Back here, which is one of my favorite features, is that this bag was also made to travel because it's a travel company after all. So this slot right here is actually a really good function because you have a pocket here, right, that you can put anything in. That's currently where my Metro card has been housed. Okay, then you have a bigger pocket here, right behind. And if you want to stack this on top of your carry-on, there's a zipper down here that opens it so that you can go ahead and slide this on top of your carry-on so that you don't have to carry this around in the airport, which to me is like sold, because now I can travel with this and not just go to work with it. It's basically an all-in-one bag. And honestly, that's just the outside of the bag, okay? So moving on, I want to show you guys this detail right here because to a lot of people wouldn't matter, but to me it's been like such a lifesaver. So I hope you can notice that on both sides the zipper doesn't touch the edges of the bag, and that's done on purpose. And I'm so thankful for that because while I'm on the commute, right, and I'm like trying to hurry up, if I need something and I don't want to open up my entire bag on the subway, I can literally stick my hand in here and grab whatever I need. I've done that for my phone. I've done that already for my headphones. I've done that already one time for my wallet. Like, you just stick it in through here and there on both sides and you're good, you know? Another feature that this bag has that won my heart over is this right here. This is like a keychain or a fob chain. So all you have to do is clip your keys onto the little hook here, and this will keep your keys within reach without you having to dig through your bag. You just pull out the strip. Just like that. Just pull it out. And that, to me, is everything, because after a long ride on the subway, the last thing I want to be doing is digging around for my keys. I cannot stand it. It drives me crazy. Okay, now going into the goods of the bag, right? This right here is a 40-ounce Hydro Flask water bottle. The bottle fits here in the front without a problem. Just so I can show you guys how wide this opens up. This water bottle is no joke. It's the biggest one that they offer. She's a little thick so you guys can see, but it also fits standing up inside the bag, and it doesn't even touch the roof yet where the zipper is. You still have about 1.5 inches of room above the zipper. To give you an idea of the height space. Now, one of the issues as well that I had with designer bags is that the ones that did have a laptop slit had the laptop slit in the middle of the bag. So that really limits your function with the bag, because if you have a divider, you know, you have to work around the parameters of the space in each compartment. But this bag has the laptop slit at the edge. Not at the edge, but it's against one of the backs of the bag, and the laptop pouch is padded. So you don't have to worry about your things banging against your laptop, which to me is just like thank you. Thank you, Shay Mitchell, for doing that. Now another cool thing that comes with this bag that I don't think other bags have is this bag has a removable pouch. Okay, I love this because a lot of times, you know, when we're at work, let's say if we want to step out for lunch or something, you don't want to take your super big bag, right? So you can unclip this. This has 2 clips, and you just clip them to the inside of the bag. So you can unclip this, Throw anything you want in here. The bag is pretty deep. You can definitely fit an iPad in here if you wanted some kind of like smooth kind of case for your iPad. You can definitely fit an iPad in here. But honestly, I'll grab this and I'll just throw my wallet in here, my phone, my keys, my work phone also in here. Yes, I have 2 phones. And even makeup, like a little makeup bag fits in here too. Zip this up and now you have a clutch. All right. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Like this, having this in addition with the bag is great. I honestly, when I ordered the bag, I didn't know that it came with this, so this was a very nice surprise for me. But I'm telling you guys, like, I don't think I've ever owned a bag that was this functional but also this stylish. Like, I would buy this bag in every color if I could. I have it in the croc pattern, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. I have it in the croc pattern because to me the croc pattern is slightly more elevated, more sophisticated for the workplace. But they do offer different colors, so by all means, check out the website. I'm gonna link it in the description below as well. In addition to the laptop slip, okay, it has 2 compartments that are wide enough to fit your iPhones, your largest iPhones, with the case on them, okay? And it also has a slot for about 2 pens. And I believe that's it. That goes attached to the laptop case. And then on the other side, this entire other side is basically a bag with a zipper, so you can throw in any other things that you want in your bag that you don't necessarily want roaming around. And then the rest of the bag is open space, which I just love because I'm able to carry a blazer in here. I'm able to carry an extra pair of shoes. That water bottle fits in there as well. And sometimes I'll throw in my lunch in there too. So in terms of functionality for price, this bag has really been like everything to me. And you know, even though mine, speaking of, mine did come a little damaged here in the front, which I don't even know how, because the packaging itself was like on point. Like this was so wrapped up that I thought I was getting actual leather. But yeah, I thought this would straighten out with wear. It hasn't. I think it's kind of gotten a little worse. But honestly, I don't even mind. I think it gives my bag a little more character, and it's not really noticeable. Like, I know that it's there because I noticed it when I unpacked it, but Nikita. But you can't really notice it. So by all means, if you guys have any questions about this bag, if you guys come up with something that I didn't cover, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. But mainly I just hope that I enlighten you guys to a different brand, a different product, maybe something that can be a lot more useful to you guys. And if you already have one, let me know. If you're already familiar with the brand, also let me know, because I'm still looking at everything else that they offer. I may order a few other things. I'm actually thinking about picking up some of the luggage that they have, because the luggage has really great reviews and I need new luggage. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'm gonna be back again soon with another video. If you like this one, please give it a thumbs up, because it means the world to me, and it also helps my channel become a little more exposed. Please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.